What's going on YouTube? Today's video is going to be about a different segment that I want to do. I feel like I'm adding segments all day, but no, that's not the case. um, it's just another informational video. It's going to be about monster type highlights. Not specifically highlighting a certain monster, but monster types, you know, HP, support, defense, attack, all that good stuff. Um, today's first, well, this video's first highlight is going to be HP, mainly bruisers, tanky guys. So when you think about bruisers and tanky guys, you think automatically about like Ritesh and Rakan and Molon. Well, I mean those guys are kind of like the MVPs of the tanky monsters, and we will be going over them. So, but yeah, let me get this out of the way. It was just there on the screen. So yeah, we're gonna look at how best each of those bruiser monsters and those categories of the HP, how best, why am I saying how best? Where are they best utilized? As far as maybe PvE, maybe PvP, where they can be most taken advantage of as far as their specific set of skills that incorporate the fact that they're HP tank monsters. So, playing like 3 accounts over here. But yeah, so this idea was actually brought to me by a follower, subscriber of mine, that I should incorporate videos that actually highlighted some the types of monsters and where they can be best used to pretty much give a visual perspective of the whole thing. And you know, I thought that was a great idea. So I chose HP monsters. I feel like tanky monsters, bruisers, are very, very good. Very, very meta, I'd say, with people doing double Rakans and all that good stuff. And personally, I have one Chimera. It's not Rakan, so no tank there. I have one Beast Monk, Kumar. He's my one HP based damage dealing tank that I have. Doesn't have the best runes on him. I wish I had a Rakan because he's the one that uses his HP the most as far as doing damage. I do have Molong. He utilizes his damage basically from the amount of HP he has. He can take that hit from his third skill, that 70%. So, but yeah, we'll go further into that once we finish the world boss here. Like, speaking of Molong, you know, he's apparently I'm Molong. I can't disagree because I am fluffy and a bit hairy, but not going extinct. Should I buy this? No, I can't. But yeah, let's take a look at those monsters. So, collection wise, all right. So, oh, I should probably better specify. We'll be talking about Nat 5s today. The Nat 4s and below will be a different video category. But so yeah, so we look at number 1. Actually, let me look at Poorna. So Poorna is a very, very good monster. Why? Because it has high base speed. We're just gonna ignore the defense because Poorna can't be God. Has high base attack and almost 12,500 HP. You know, that's absurd. Okay. Not only that, Poorna comes back when Poorna dies. So with the right runes, can be tanky, can be damage dealing, can be fast. It is a very difficult monster to deal with. So yeah, since it focuses on one monster at a time, single damage dealer, it is good to have a Poorna with high HP. So it is good to utilize that base HP. So where you would see Poorna is a lot of PvP. Surely, personally, PvP for me, yes, but I also use my Poorna in my Dragons B10 team because of this leader skill right there. So yes, that is a lots of damage dealing. So yes, Poorna is a. I guess Poorna can actually carry on to a different type of video, being hybrid builds. So that takes care of Poorna. Rakan. The monster everyone hates to hit. Why? Because of his passive. We're just gonna go straight to the nitty gritty. That passive right there. Collapses the earth to inflict damage that increases accordingly to your max HP and provokes the enemy for 1 turn. Provokes. Okay, provokes. Remember that, provoke. If the skill is on cooldown, you have a 30% chance to attack the attacker with the collapse skill when activated. So, a lot of people say Rakan is cancer in arena defense. I can agree with that. The collapse deals a lot of damage, and it provokes you. And if you get provoked, and you attack, and you trigger it again, it just feels bad, man. So, yes, Rakan utilizes that the fact that he's an HP monster very well with his third skill. And yes, he has Unleashed Fury, which is very nice as well, to keep him more alive with that immunity. So Rakan is very good, and he has a leader skill that works with him. And you can see him mainly PvP. I know a lot of early game people think at Rakan, they're like, he was my farmer and everything. Yeah, until you got something better. But he is like, I'd say strictly PvP. More defensive than offensive. But he's a very great HP tank, bruiser tank unit. So all the HP you can get on him, and if you can do it, some awesome crit rate and massive crit damage to really hit hard and pretty much nuke a lot of monsters that hit him if you can crit. So Rakan is amazing. I wish I had one personally. So, all right, let me drink my deliciousness. Dunkin' Donuts triple shot espresso. I'm not getting paid by them at all. I just really like them. All right, so that takes care of Rakan. Who do we have next? We have Kumar. Right? Kumar, Monkey King's attack, right? No, he's defense. So yeah, we have Kumar. First thing you notice about Kumar is that his back is on fire. It doesn't seem to bother him. But second thing you notice is his base HP. His base HP is very, very high. I think Ritesh being his twin brother has 13,500, and after that is Zerath, the light dragon, which actually makes it kind of jump because Zerath is at 15,000. But we'll get into that later. So Kumar definitely utilizes his HP. I'd say, depending on the second skill, yes, he utilizes his HP 100%. Why do I say 100%? Well, because one, his first skill, based on his HP, his max HP. So, the tankier he is with HP, the more damage he's going to do. Meditate, 40% of your max HP. So, if you have some ridiculous amount of HP and you have some guy at 1 HP, yeah, he's probably going to be at a max HP. Assuming you're healing a damage dealer like Theomars or something like that. Regardless, it's going to be a lot of HP, assuming you have a lot of HP on Kumar. His third skill is probably the most problematic. Why? Because it attacks everyone. and it deals damage based off his HP. Plus, it can stop the enemies from healing themselves, which is also a problem. So, yes, he uses his HP 100% with his skills, healing, damage, all that good stuff. So, I'd say he's a grade A bruiser tank monster, HP monster. Why? Because he uses all his skills incorporate his HP. So, you'll see him more defensively, placed in arena defenses, guild wars. Sometimes people use him on offense because he tends to do a lot of damage based off his HP, especially in the defense break, and also he tends to move a lot because he increases his own skill, and also it's pretty much well known that beast monks have a secret passive that gives them infinite procs, just like the Amars and Poorna. But yeah, so that takes care of Kumar. He's a 100% HP tank, utilizes HP. So let's find someone else. Hope I'm not missing anyone. He's attack, HP. It's good that he is an HP monster because you want him to be around for him to use his passive, which negates other passives. But he personally doesn't actually utilize his HP skill, so you don't see him. You see them. You see him built tanky, but it doesn't help him as far as damage dealing. The faster he gets, the more damage he does. So, yeah, there are some HP monsters that don't utilize the fact that they're HP monsters. So, that's Tessarion for you. Good monster. Just probably should have been a attack monster, maybe defense, or I'd say more support. Why? Negate passives. So, yeah, so we'll go on to the next. See, we'll do, who are the big ones in water? Alright, so Nat 5s. Alright, so Kamilla. Yes, arena defense cancer. She is so good. One being for her tankiness, which comes from her passive. Her passive is, when struck with a critical hit, reduces critical damage by half and removes all harmful effects. Additionally, it will recover 10% of the maximum HP each turn. So, if built extremely tanky, she's most likely not going anywhere. Most likely going to outlive your monsters. So, that's your passive. Her second skill deals damage to the enemy based off of their HP. So, not doing too much with their HP there. So, and her first skill is strictly damage. So, I'd say she utilizes her HP 33%. Alright? But, her passive lets her be built on a hybrid level, being you can add some attack on her, crit damage. So mainly I run into attack, HP, crit damage hybrids. I see some that are, HP, pushing like 45,000 HP, which is terrible and terrifying. But yes, she can utilize her 1 HP factor optimally 100% because one, she can tank most all hits, and her passive pretty much makes up for the fact that her first two skills do nothing with her HP. So she is a great bruiser tank monster, and I wish I had one. Hopefully, my upcoming summoning session, I'll have one. So let's move to the next one. Next one will be G support, support, HP. Now, Chow, very, very good monster, very good HP monster. I'll just say straight that his skills utilize his HP 100%. So let's start off with his first skill, right? Inflicts continuous damage for 2 turns if you land a critical hit. Where's the HP scale damage coming? Scaling HP damage scaling coming from? Good question. Justice. Channels burning rage to inflict great damage to an enemy. The damage increases according to the number of dead allies. Okay, damage coming from the amount of dead allies. He's the last guy. He's gonna do some extra damage. What's this passive that he has? This passive skill. Flow. Passive. Gains immunity against HP recovery. Disturbances. Effects. Should probably finish that. So, he's gonna he's always gonna heal from his teammates. If his he-mails, if his teammates heal him, he's always gonna heal. Alright, so that's good. At the end of each turn, he recovers 15% of his HP. 15% of his HP. Alright, so if he goes more than once because he's on violent, he's gaining 30% of his life. That's at the end of each turn. So if he goes ham on procs, yeah, he's coming back. Also, the damage you deal will be increased according to your current HP. That's why his skills utilize HP 100%. Passive, you're obviously going to build him tanky. Because you built him tanky, him gaining HP all the time is going to make him very difficult to deal with. And he's another 13,000 HP monster. Very, very tanky monster. And the more HP you build on him, the more his first and second skill is going to do a lot damage. Okay, especially the second skill, because if he has a lot of HP and his teammates are dead, he's going to do very well on that on that hit. So he can be used offensively and defensively, assuming you have the support. He can shine in both World Arena and regular Arena. If you're going to be using him in World Arena, I suggest you have the proper support, because if the battle goes on too long, yes, he's going to lose his HP, because that's how it is. You know, you gain attack and you lose HP every now and then. So it's good to do what you have to do with him quickly before you start losing that benefit of the high HP. Regular Arena, he's fine, because you're not going to lose HP over time. So, but overall, 100% HP utilization right there. Very good tank. Water, so good against Poorna. Poorna's going to have a hard time. So, yes, Chow. Very good. Tanky, bruiser, nat 5. Utilizes HP 100%. So, alright, next one. Nope. Alright, Chandra. There's a lot of controversy on Chandra. Chandra. I'm just going to say Chandra. Alright, so it's a beast monk. So the first thing he's going to assume is he uses his HP on all his skills. You're 66.6% right. Why do I say that? Because his first skill, like Kumar's, will do damage based off his HP. His third skill, like Kumar, will do damage based off his HP. The controversy comes from the fact that his second skill is not like his brother's. Defend decreases the inflicted damage to an enemy to 0, for 3 turns when your ally is attacked and receives 50% of the original damage. Instantly recovers a turn afterwards. That instantly recovers a turn afterwards is very recent. He got buffed recently. So before it was him just defending, and then another enemy would go, or your teammate could go. But the fact that he has to instantly recover his turn, he could possibly he will use either his second or third skill to use his HP. So I believe Chandra is good, just in a more situational environment, and I'd say more Guild War. 3 monsters. You need those 3 monsters to work very well together. So let's say a nuker or all AoE nuker or single target nuker, usually squishy most of the time. You could cast defend on him to protect him, and Chandra will just tank those hits, 50% of those hits, and he's gonna be fine because he has so much HP. So, and I would almost say that he uses his skills pretty much 100% to his HP, but in a different manner. His first and third skill, yes, based off his HP. His second skill is good because he has a lot of HP. So in Guild Wars, I can see him doing much better than World Arena and regular Arena. I'd say he's a very good monster. He can slow down your enemies, like all of them. And this one would be, he could possibly stun. Okay, so he could possibly stop your enemy from doing anything altogether other than just wasting a turn. So situationally, he can be a very, very good monster. I think he's a good monster. I say he's very underrated. I don't even have one. I would like one to use him in those situations where he shines. So Chandra, in a way, utilizes his skills 100%. In a way, his HP 100%. So who is next? I don't think he's an HP monster. He is an HP monster. Okay, all right. Wusa. Shines very well in RTA. Mainly because of that third skill. Grants immunity to all enemies and lasts for 3 turns and creates a shield equal to 50% of my HP. Here, I don't know if it's just his 15% of his 12,015 HP or his overall health. I don't have a Wusa. I don't know. I haven't done the math. But does very well mainly because of that immunity. So that's his third skill. Second skill, attacks the enemy with the might of the mountains to inflict damage that's proportionate to your max HP and recovers the HP of all allies by 15% of your max HP. Alright, max HP, that's what we're looking for. So, second skill can do damage to the enemy based off your max HP. So, a lot of HP, he can do a lot of damage. The one drawback with him though is he's so fast. His base speed's 118, so people tend to have a slot 2 that's a speed rune instead of a HP rune. So you lose kind of that super tanky hitting HP bruiser feel because he's faster. He doesn't have that 63% extra HP that people usually utilize. So you gotta go with substats as best you can. So he doesn't hit as hard as the other bruisers do. But if he does have a lot of HP, he can do some damage, and 15% of your max HP, assuming you have a ton of HP, can be a lot. So that's his second skill. Attacks the enemy with the power of yin and yang and puts the enemy to sleep for 2 turns with a 20% chance. 2 turns, it's pretty nice. The damage increases according to your max HP. First skill utilizes HP, plus puts the enemy to sleep for 2 turns. Very good. Second skill, 15% of your HP heals to your enemy, to your teammates, and then deals damage to a single target based off your HP. Okay, uses the HP. Now, if his wish of immortality shield is 15% of his max HP, or if it would be amazing, because that shield would be, roughly, depending, could be 4, 5, 6,000, 7,000 HP cushion for damage. But from what I'm reading and what I've dealt of Wusa is that it's from his base HP, so it would only be over 1,000, maybe 1,250. I'm terrible at math, but not a lot. So yes, he can be built very tanky, mainly speedy tanky, and his HP, he does more, he utilizes the HP 100%, yes. But more so support wise, not to deal massive damage to the enemy. So more towards helping your team, he utilizes his HP for the team. So that's Wusa. We'll go with she support. Molong. Probably one of the best monsters in RTA right now. Just really good monster to have on defense as well. Triple shot espresso. Right off the bat, you see that he has a lot of HP. He doesn't break that 13k HP level, but he's almost there. So he has a lot of HP. Plus his leader skill. Plus HP, so it'll get him over the 13k. What makes Molong so good in RTA? One is that he's a tanky monster, so he's hard to deal with, hard to get rid of right off the bat. But that's not it. The fact that he has so much HP pairs so well with his third skill. His third skill being Reckless Assault. Reckless for a reason. Launches a reckless attack that damages the enemy by 70% of its own HP at the cost of receiving the same amount of damage. So, okay, let's say your monster has 10,000 HP and my Molong has 40,000 HP. Your monster is going to lose 7,000 HP because that's 70%. But my Molong has to suffer the same fate and lose 7,000. Great, now he's at 33,000 HP. So he pretty much nukes a single target, no matter how much HP it had, and he receives the same damage, but you're going to, most of the time, always build him very, very tanky in HP. So he could take advantage of that hit that he takes to pretty much kill the enemy. And the thing is, that enemy could be at 50% of its own life already. He's still going to deal 70% of the enemy's HP, killing that monster. So, yes, Molong is very, very good. His third skill expertly utilizes his HP. I'd say 100% just from that third skill. So, the second skill attacks, it's Dragon Dance, attacks all enemies 3 times with each strike having a 15% chance to remove a beneficial effect and stuns them for 1 turn. So, and this attack will do more damage according to your max HP. Okay, so he can remove buffs. He can stun the enemy. And let's say, optimal scenario, one or two of those enemies are defense broken. He's going to deal some pretty good damage because it's based off his HP. And you want him to be at least 40,000 HP, or as fast as not as fast as tanky as you can get him. So he'll definitely do that damage. His first skill, sequential attack, does not utilize his max HP, and if it did, he'd almost surely be nerfed pretty soon. I mean, he's already been nerfed. His third skill was just a little bit more OP. But yes, sequential attack, had it done HP based damage, be very, very broken monster, very good. But we can just ignore the fact that his first skill is not what you want Molong to do. Yeah, defense break is nice, but usually you don't bring Molong for that. You bring Molong for his tankiness and his third skill. So I'd say, based on just his third skill and his second skill doing some stuff, he utilizes HP 100% and some. Molong is very good. Very good, tanky. Not going to say bruiser, because he does a little more than bruise. He could literally just take out an enemy with his third skill. So, possibly under the right scenarios, can be a one-shot kill, you know? Towards one enemy. And his second skill being have some CC on there and some stripping effect, just an extra bonus for Molong. So that's why Molong is so good in RTA, because yeah, and if you can heal him up with his support, it's just like, okay. Most of the time people ruin him on Violent because they want to try to use that third skill again, or Violent into his third skill, start stunning. So on Violent, he is a monster. He's a machine. So Molong, if you have him, congrats. I have two of them. Only using one of them because I don't have enough runes to spam my Molong everywhere. So Amelia. I wish I had an Amelia. I really wish I had an Amelia. She works well in her RTA. Why? Because she's a freaking water unicorn, okay? All right, let's read her unicorn skills, okay? Unicorn skills. You see a lot of squares there with different pictures, you know, and then this little lady with a horn on her face. You're just like, what's going on there? I'm just assuming you don't have a unicorn and haven't dealt with one. So, first skill. Attacks the enemy, freezes the target for one turn with a 25% chance. This damage will deal more damage. This attack will deal more damage based off your HP, max HP. Oh great, first skill, max HP utilization. Perfect. That's what you want. First skill, utilize your HP. Fierce Charge. Attacks the enemy to provoked for one turn with a 75% chance and counterattacks then for 2 turns whenever you're attacked. Your damage increases according to your max HP. So not only does the second skill do damage based off your HP, you're going to counterattack, which is going to make you use your first skill, which also does damage based off HP. Very nice. I like this HP utilization thing. Alright. Third skill, being a passive. Protection Wings. Increases defense for 2 turns when you're attacked by an enemy. This effect only activates once per turn. Alright, increases this defense for 1 turn. You're going to have a lot of HP. Very tanky. So, based off the unicorn skills, with the gained HP, the gained defense along with the high HP, and the first 2 skills that work so well together with max HP, I'd say the unicorn by itself utilizes HP 100% and some, gaining that defense. So, alright. Transformation. Human form. Transform into a human form, you'll be able to use a new skill. The attack speed will be increased proportionate to your max HP in human form, but Your max HP will be decreased by 30% instantly, gained in the turn after the transformation. Okay, what are we seeing here? The HP factor is not that great in the human form. Let's look at the human form. All right, Ice Horn. Ignore my Echo Dot over there. Ice Horn. Attacks the enemy and freezes the target for one turn with a 25% chance. Purifying Wave. Removes harmful effects on all allies and increases the defense for 2 turns. The real bread and butter for this monster. It grants immunity on all allies for 1 turn every turn. So, I'm going to just point out that the unicorns are the wild cards of monster types, because essentially they're 2 different monsters in one. In unicorn form, very good HP utilization there. And that defense buff can help very well in RTA, Arena, Guild Wars. But her transforming into a not so HP based monster, she can be very well in RTA, mainly because of that immunity. That yeah, 1 turn all allies immunity every turn. So when she's on 4 legs, very good HP utilization. When she's on 2 legs, she does better off more team support and all stuff, but she doesn't utilize her HP. So normal form, 100% HP utilization. Second form, great support team, team support monster. All right, next we'll go to Wind. All right, Wind. All right, so support. All right, Ritesh. Mentioned him earlier. He's the monster with 13,500 HP. Lots of HP. HP subs and main stats will give him so much HP. And do not want to do raids right now. Alright, so right off the back, seeing as he has the same skills from Kumar, you know he's going to utilize his HP 100%. Max HP 100%. His third skill is different though, which makes him a lot more dangerous than Kumar, his fire brother. Mainly because instead of blocking HP gain, HP debuff, he can break defense. So if he procs into his first skill, can probably nuke 1 enemy at a time if he keeps on proccing. His first skill, getting thirsty. His first skill is different as well. He provokes the enemy. So with his first skill provoking, you can if he's fast enough in the right situation, you can pretty much control what the enemy's going to do. So he's got that first skill provoke, which is very nice in PvP areas. So Ritesh is the better of the beast monks, undoubtedly. I want one. I feel like I'm gonna say that a lot. I want a Ritesh. He's very good HP, tanky, bruiser, and in the right scenarios, one shot a monster if he has a lot of crit damage and HP. So there's Ritesh, much like his brother. Who else do we have? Obvious. HP. Alright, so Diana. Let me hold on. Let me read your. Okay. So, in its transformation to human form, you're going to lose 50% of your HP. Max HP. Okay? So, already we're seeing that Diana, the Wind Unicorn, utilizes HP even less than the water counterpart. Let's read the first skill. Same first skill as the water unicorn. Um, that's done. Max HP. Nature's Protection creates a shield that's 30% of your max HP for 3 turns and creates a shield that's 20% of your max HP on all other allies for 2 turns. So, utilizes its max HP on itself and your entire team. So, alright, we're already on a roll for HP utilization. Its passive, though, increase your attack bar by 15% each when other allies are attacked. So, your allies are attacked, your wind pony is going to be going have more turns more often. Okay, great. Alright, Diana, human form. No HP utilization. No HP utilization on second skill. Increases your attack bar by 25% with each attack if you land a critical. So, this monster is more of a I'm going to go more often type of monster. So, kind of shies away from the I'm a tanky monster, yet I'm an HP monster. So, when you go more often, you're probably just going to be stunning more, trying to do a little more damage. So, it's kind of a, like I said, the unicorns are wild cards. So, for unicorn form on 4 legs, does more with its HP. Human form, not so much. Alright, so defense. Alright, so Zerath, Big Daddy, HP, Wide Eyes, Yellow Winged Dragon. Okay? First thing that you're going to notice is the yellow. Why there's yellow, I don't know. It's kind of weird. Second thing you're going to notice is the HP. HP caps out at level 40 at 15,315 HP. Almost 2,000 more than Ritesh. Almost 2,000 more. 2,000 more HP. That is the great thing about Zerath. Lots of HP. But it's not the greatest thing about Ritesh. There's something greater. Not Ritesh. Zerath. Excuse me. I didn't mean to embarrass you. Zerath. So let's look at his first skill. Holy Bolt. Shoot the light arrow at the enemy. Okay, great. Holy Light. Calls upon the holy power of the light, healing all allies by 15% of their HP, and also removing 2 harmful effects from each ally. Okay. That's awesome. Armageddon. Sacrifice half your current HP to deal damage to all enemies. The damage is proportionate to the sacrificed HP. Alright, so first thing you're gonna, really pop into your head is, wow, it's a HP monster with ridiculous HP that does ridiculous damage, because if he has 15,000, he has 50,000 HP, the damage is proportional to the sacrifice HP. It's gonna do a lot of damage. So you're like, wow, this is a super tank, super nuker, team nuker. So, if you're lucky enough to have a Zerath, make him as tanky HP tank as you can. And grats if you have him. Alright, next will be trying to find obvious ones. He's attack. Support. Okay, so Laura. Let me. I don't have a Laura, so I'm trying to get more familiar. Okay, so right off the bat, you'll see Laura has okay HP, almost 12,000. First and second skill do not utilize the HP. Yeah, do not utilize the HP. Third skill, I would hope it does. Attacks all enemies 3 times to inflict damage that increases according to your max HP, and decreases the attack power for 3 turns with a 40% chance each. Afterwards, increases the defense of all allies for 3 turns. So, she utilizes her HP for one skill. Fortunately, it hits all enemies. Great, because if it was just one enemy, it's like not that great. So, there's Laura. Um, Jaeger. Okay. First skill, not HP based. Second skill, not HP based. Just like Chow, you're seeing that. King's Rage. Gains immunity against inability effects, increases your attack power by 50% each time your allies become incapacitated or die. So, he can gain up to 250% attack when your allies die, assuming that they come back and die again. Poorna. So, doesn't utilize his HP, max HP, like Chow does. But you can build him very, very tanky. Lots of HP, lots of defense, so that he can survive and be the last one standing to do that big, big damage that he gains from his King's Rage passive. So his HP tankiness does him well for his passive, but his first and second skill do not do anything based off his HP. So it's more of a just me HP utilization. So yeah, that's Jaeger. Who's next? Obviously support. HP. Shazam. From the set of skills, you're going to see, just like Ritesh, Kumar, and Chandra, this one will break defense for 1 turn, which is great if you proc, and do damage based off max HP. The healing, the same as the other Beast Monks. Third skill, same as the other Beast Monks, does the damage max HP, but the actual debuff will land glancing on the enemy. So you have variety on the Beast Monks. But the general theme of Beast Monks is the HP based damage. The one bad thing about that I'm seeing Shazam is his HP base is a little lower than his other brothers. So gotta compensate for that lower HP. But he's a light and dark monster, so congrats if you have him. He has rainbow light fire on his back. Might as well just skip to Raul, right? That's what I should have probably done. Alright, so Raul is dark. I will go to him after the other light monsters. So support HP Nigong. Don't know how to properly say that without offending anyone. Light Pioneer. First skill, HP based, like forgot his name already. Wusaw. Second skill, Wusaw skill. Alright, this revives all dead allies with 30% of HP and casts soul protection upon all allies that are alive for 30 turns. For 3 turns. If the ally with soul protection dies, it will be revived with 30% HP. So, he almost has 13,000 HP. You want him to be extremely, extremely tanky, so that he could survive and use that third skill. So, he's more of a team support monster that he can benefit from his HP to survive to use his third skill. So, congrats if you haven't, by the way. Very good monster. Obviously attack. Tian Lang. Okay. Very, very, very OP panda. Almost 12,500 HP. Has low base speed, but he's not there for speed. First skill is like the other panda, Molong. It breaks defense. Okay, great. Second skill, also like Molong. Does more damage based off the HP. Can stun, can strip. Okay, great. The third skill, Strong Energy. The effect of all attack bar increasing skills of both allies and enemies will be decreased by 50%. Your attack bar will be increased by 20% whenever an enemy uses an attack bar increasing skill. This skill will not apply to an opponent that has a skill, same skill or boss skills. So, alright. Let me take another Dunkin' Donuts shot. Tian Lang. Very good RTA arena defense monster. Because of that third skill, you're controlling the battlefield with that third skill. So it gives you the opportunity to bring monsters with other skills that can benefit from you controlling the battlefield. So when you start making the enemy not being able to do stuff because of your monster, it's just OP. Very OP monster. I wish I had one. For my arena defense. My arena defense personally is lacking. So, congrats if you have a Tian Lang. Very good monster. The fact, he doesn't utilize his max HP that well, but he has a lot of HP, make him super tanky. Him having a lot of HP with his passive works very well. So, congrats if you have him. Alright, so Eleanor. Unicorn. 4 legs. First skill, max HP base damage. Good. Second skill is like the other unicorn skill with the counterattacks, so max HP damage all around. Dazzling Flesh. Increases the enemy's chances of landing a glancing hit by 15% and decreases the chances of being inflicted with a critical hit by 50%. So her passive is going to make her hard to deal with personally herself. So first 2 skills, great HP, max HP utilization there. Passive makes her harder to deal with. Okay, fantastic. She almost has 13,000 HP. So let's transform her. So, okay. Holy Horn. No HP utilization there. Purifying Light removes all harmful effects on all allies and decreases their chance of being inflicted with a critical hit. Okay, good. Good support monster there. Protecting the team. Blessed Wings. Just like the water unicorn. So, overall, great supportive monster. In unicorn form, very good utilization of the HP. But Eleanor is very, very good LD Nat 5. Very, very useful, very resourceful. If you have one, congrats. I am Salt. And there you go. So, finally, getting into the Dark Monsters. Making this video go pretty much an hour, which is not what I intended, but you have to talk about what these monsters are good for, and you can't just say that in 2 or 3 words. So it is what it is. And here's another shot of Dunkin' Donuts. So good. All right, so Han. Congrats, G-Bagel. Congrats on your LD Nav 5. I know you're so happy with him. HP based monster. Okay. He is not known for having lots of HP. He is known for hurting enemies very badly with attack damage. He has 780 average attack base power. Leader skill is very good though. If you have mainly dark monsters, they're gonna be fast. So let's look at the first skill. Hits and leaves a continuous damage for one turn. Okay. Dragon attack throws an uppercut punch to an enemy 2 times. Each attack has 50% chance to stun. Great. The more attack you have, the better this will be. Attacks an enemy 3 times, dealing lethal damage. So already going to be doing a lot of damage. Your attack bar recovers 25% for each strike that lands as a critical hit. Okay. So, you're wondering, why does he have 12,000 HP, but you want him to do a lot of attack? That gives you the opportunity to make a not so squishy damage dealing monster. So you give him lots of HP, lots of attack. You know, his slot 2 and slot 6, 60%, get that attack out there. But you give him those HP subs that'll really benefit off that 12,000 HP. You're gonna have a damage dealer that's not so easy to take off the board. So that goes, he pretty much goes side by side with Poorna. You know, same situation, lots of HP. Poorna has more attack. Poorna's OP. But yeah, you give it lots of HP, lots of attack. It's a monster that's hard to deal with. But Poorna comes back. But yeah, Han is good. Congrats, Bagel. I'm still kind of salty. All right. Excuse me. We will go with. Okay, so Trinity falls in the same situation as Han as well. Even more HP, less attack though, but has a wonderful leader skill, very wonderful. Ragnarok, third skill, which is going to go straight to that. The final battle begins. Both allies and enemies lose 15% of their HP, and the enemies receive massive additional damage. So it's HP related skill. Yes, people lose HP. One, because they sacrifice 15% HP, and the enemies get smacked even more. So it's not, you're not gaining anything from your own HP though. So this recovers 30% of your HP based off the damage you do, based off your damage, attack power, and Sword of Promise. So Trinity is very nice. It's an LD monster. Congrats on that. The leader skill is fantastic. The third skill is more so of a can be utilized in the cleave team. But the fact that she has 659 attack, you're gonna want to pump out as much attack power from everywhere as much as you can. But you know, with Galleon and Zyros, Alicia cleave teams, Trinity speed leader, she can work very well. So, but she's nice. I'm not saying she's a bad monster. She just doesn't utilize her own HP like other monsters do, being an HP monster. But congrats if you have her. So that's Trinity. Grogan. Tag. Alright, so support. Obviously defense. Attack. We'll go to Raoul. I'm just double checking because all these monsters I don't have. And apologize for the dog barking in the background. He's very annoying. Raoul. Raoul is the purple Chandra right off the bat. Why? Because you see that familiar second skill with the defend. So how does he differ from Chandra? One, he's way harder to get. His first skill does branding though, which is very nice. It's also HP base, max HP base damage, and increases the skill, attack speed just like the other beast monks. And Trick of Darkness, HP based, AOE, um, and he can block beneficial effects. So different situational monster than Chandra. He's an LD Nat 5. Congrats if you have him. Um, can be very good in different situations. So, all right. Woonsa. Woonsa is very good. Has high base speed. Um, First skill, just like the other pioneers, based off the max HP. North Star's Wisdom is like the fire pioneer, which is not HP based, and removes buffs and can block them from getting buffs. So here, steals the HP of all enemies by 15% of your max HP, and steals all beneficial effects on all enemies. So if you have a redonkulous amount of HP, 15% of that being of that damage to them of your from your HP, alongside stealing all their buffs, could be very, very, very bad for them. I apologize for the alert, but yes, he utilizes his HP per start skill very well because it utilizes his max HP, so his overall HP. You have 50,000 HP, 15% is it's going to be he'll do a lot of damage, especially if the team is you're going against does not have a lot of HP. Let's say maybe they're nukers or defense based, so very, very good monster there. Congrats if you have him. Congrats for I'm salty. All right, next one. Not Lydia. Not Veramos. Not Banana Mananan. I know Purple Panda, it's HP. Support. Alright, The Bay. The Bay. HP. Based. Pierce Soul. Attacks enemy 2 times to disturb the HP recovery for 2 turns with 30% chance each. The damage increases according to your HP. So first skill hits twice, disturbs your recovery, and deals damage twice based off your max HP. Fantastic. Deals damage proportionate to your max HP to an enemy target and recovers 50% of the damage dealt as HP. The damage increases as the enemy's HP becomes lower. So he can do 2 sources of damage, one being his max HP. So Soul Devourer is very good. Deadly Wrath. Attacks all enemies with a Deadly Wrath, dealing damage proportionate to your max HP, and brands them for 2 turns. AoE max HP base damage. Fantastic. And he brands them. Be nice if he brands them then hits them, but hey, you don't want to break the monster. So good use of the HP for 3rd and 2nd and 1st skill. And gains more HP with his leader skill. So, The Bay, very nice. Alexandra. LD Nat 5 monster, you got her, congrats. I haven't heard very many great things from people who have Alexandra. So, Darkhorn, HP base, good. Nature's Protection, creates a shield, 30% of your max HP, then 20% for your team. Okay, good. Good use of the HP. Passive, reflects 30% of received damage back to the enemy. Okay, so right off the back, she has 12,510 HP, make her very tanky. If she's around for a while, she reflects damage. That's fantastic. That's good. But again, with a transformation, like the other unicorns, you lose HP. So the human form is not going to be very HP utilizing as much as the other monsters. Excuse me. Very dry mouth. So, first skill, Dark Horn. Attacks and stuns the enemy for 1 turn with a 25% chance. No HP. Moonlight Flesh. Attacks all enemies to increase the target's chances of landing a glancing hit and decreases the attack power for 2 turns. Alright. Not HP based. Soaring Wings. Right? Soaring Wings. Increase your attack power by 25% chance with each attack if you land a critical hit. So she does not utilize HP. She is very different from I mean, she attacks monsters, and when she attacks, she gains benefits because she attacks. So you're gonna probably want to build her doing damage for her, because it throws you off. You're gonna build her with runes that have lots of HP, but when the second that she transforms, she doesn't use it as much. So that's why sometimes you'll hear some negative talk about Alexandra the Dark Unicorn. But yet again, LD Nat 5, super hard to get. Congrats. I would like one as a trophy. But yes, that's Alexandra. So yeah, that pretty much covers it for now as far as Nat 5 HP Bruiser tanks. I know I probably forgot a few as far as explaining where they're best used. Lost track of time, but I try to explain as best I can because there's a lot of them, and that's just the Nat 5s. I hope that you learned something new about these Nat 5s, the do's and don'ts, the pluses and the minuses, the positives and the negatives. So that was my first monster type highlight video. This is. Hope you learned something. If you liked the video, please like it. If you really like the video and what I'm doing, please hit that subscribe button. Excuse me, subscribe button. And if you have any input to anything that I've said or misread, leave a comment below and let me know. Next video, I gotta decide on which monster type. Stick around. Obviously, you gotta stick around to go watch it. Appreciate your time. I love you all, guys and girls. I'll see you guys in the next video. Do not forget to subscribe. See you later.